everyone, good morning and happy Sabbath. My name is JB and welcome to our Next Gen Sabbath School service. We got an awesome program today. Today, teacher Sabrina is going to teach us with our lesson, but before we even get to there, I want to say a few shout outs to anyone who's new, who's watching. Comment down below. Myself and all of our Next Gen team are listening and we're watching, and we just want to say hello and good morning. And so today, the name of the story is called Do You Love Me? We want to show our love by forgiving others. So before we start, we're going to have a prayer and we're going to go into the question of the week. So let's get to that.
Hi, this family. It's time for opening prayer. Everybody, close your eyes and close your hands. Thank you for this day, and take care. Don't have food. Give top the coronavirus so we can play and give high fives.
Take care of our
Take
church
care
family
of this family
and the kids.
Amen. Amen.
Hi kids, it's Miss Yasmin. I have a question for you this morning. Have you ever had someone say something that hurt your feelings? And if you have, how can we forgive others when they hurt us?
My friend said he was gonna break my bike, and it hurt my feelings.
And how were you able to forgive him?
I asked God to forgive me.
Hi, I'm Angel, and so I'm going to be telling you a story of when I got my feelings hurt. And so a few months ago, my best friend, I had found out that she was talking behind my back and that she was like starting drama, and it was just a whole mess, and we got into a huge fight, and I said some pretty terrible things and she said some pretty terrible things, and we stopped talking after that. And then just recently we said hi to each other in the hallway, and I hadn't forgiven her, but I said hi to her, and after that I was just like praying, and I was like I really missed her, and I realized that I said some bad things and that she said some bad things. And it turns out that the rumors were false. She wasn't spreading rumors about me, that she wasn't talking behind my back. And even though we said some bad things in the argument, I still forgave her, because God forgives me every day whenever I sin and whenever I mess up. And so I asked God to help me forgive her. And so I forgave her, and now we're close again, and we're friends, and yeah, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Jackie. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of advice on forgiving people if they do hurt your feelings. And I just want to tell you guys a little story on how I forgave someone when they hurt my feelings. So basically, at the beginning of the school year this year, there was this girl, and she was kind of bullying me. We were friends in middle school, but then she started to bully me as we went into freshman year of high school. And we were really good friends, and I don't know, just something changed, and we just kind of stopped being friends, and she started to bash on me and hate on me and say a bunch of mean things about me. And she would tell people things that weren't true. Like, she would spread rumors about me, and it honestly, it made me sad, because I was like, dang, like, we were friends at one point, but now we're not, and you decide to like talk trash on me, But it was honestly okay, like, because I knew the truth about everything that she was saying, and I knew what was true and what wasn't. So it kind of really made me see that there are going to be people in your life that are going to be friends with you for a long time, and then there are going to be friends who just kind of are in your life, and then they kind of walk out, or like people who change on you, So my advice to you guys is just, like, if there's somebody bullying you, be nice to them. Don't be rude to them, and don't be mean to them, and just don't listen to what they're saying about you. It's easier to not listen to what they're saying about you than to listen and let it affect you, because when you let it affect you, it's gonna suck and you're gonna feel sad. And I ended up listening to her, and it affected me. So now I kind of have stopped listening. She still kind of bullies me, but it's okay because I stopped listening to what she's saying, and I have my group of friends and I'm good with them, and that's all I need. I don't need anyone else. So on that note, just be nice to people if they're mean to you, because you know what, that's what God would want us to do, you know, to be nice to others even though like they're not nice to us. Treat others how you want to be treated. So, and it's gonna make them even more mad if you are nice to them and then they're gonna see that they were being so rude to you, and then maybe things could change. So my note to you guys is just be nice to people even if they're mean to you, because it's honestly, it can make their day, because they're probably having a bad day and that's why they're talking bad about you. So alright, bye guys, thanks for listening.
Hi guys, it's Kayla David, and it's now time for our memory verse. Our scripture comes from the book of John, chapter 21, verse 16. Again Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you truly love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep."
Isn't it wonderful that when we make mistakes, we know that Jesus will forgive us? Today I want to talk to you about a friendship that went bad for two girls. We will see how the Lord worked it out through forgiveness. We will also see what the Lord taught Peter as he was ashamed of something that he did wrong. But before we go into our stories, let's sing along with Jay and Josiah.
Carson, James, and John, and Sebo. Peter, James, and John, and Sebo. Peter, James, and John, and Sebo. Out on the deep blue sea. Out on the deep blue sea. Peter, James, and John, and Sebo. Peter, James, and John, and Sebo. Peter, James, and John, and Sebo. Out on the deep blue sea. Get wet. Fish all night and caught no fish. Fish all night and caught no fish. Fish all night and caught no fish. On the blue sea. That's frustrating, but you know, that reminds me of something that Jesus said. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. Come on, kids, sing with me. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me. Christ came walking down by the water. Christ came walking down by the water. Christ came walking down by the water. Down the deep blue sea. And there's a full and dirty, now the nets are full and dirty. Now the nets are full and dirty, down on the blue sea. Wow, the blue sea. The blue sea. Good job.
Jessica and Kate met at Bible camp. Jessica was in a wheelchair. They had become very close friends at camp. Kate pinky swore with Jessica that she would be her friend forever. But Kate didn't keep her promise, because after they started going back to school, Kate denied knowing Jessica 3 times in front of her friend. Kate's other friend thought Jessica was different. Kate felt like they might laugh at her if they knew that she was Jessica's friend. Well, this story helps us learn more about what happened with Peter and Jesus. Do you remember the story about Peter denying that he knew Jesus 3 times because he was afraid? After Kate had denied Jessica the last time at school, she felt horrible, just like when Peter denied Jesus. The Bible teaches us that after Peter's 3rd denial, he went out and he cried. Kate felt guilty. She had a broken heart. Kate cried when she got home from school that day. She asked the Lord to forgive her for her betrayal of her friend Jessica. She wanted never to turn her back on a friend ever again. Kate was sure that Jessica probably hated her by now and would not ever want to be her friend or even forgive her. Jesus went by the Sea of Tiberias, where Peter and some other friends were in a boat fishing. They were quite frustrated because they fished for all night and they caught no fish. They were so hungry and they just wanted to cook some delicious fish for their morning breakfast. As they were rowing back to shore, they saw a man standing, but they did not recognize who he was. Jesus called out to them, "Children, do you have any food?" They answered, "No." And he said to them, "Cast the net on the right side of your boat, and you will find some." So they cast out again, but this time they cast on the right side. Their net filled with so many fish that they could not get the net back into the boat, for it was way too heavy. Peter's friends all looked at each other, and they said, "Oh, it is the Lord." When Peter heard this, he put on his garment, and he jumped into the sea to swim to shore. He could not wait to see Jesus. The rest of the friends rowed the boat into shore, dragging the net full of fish. When they all got onto the shore, they saw a fire of coals there, and the fish laid out on it. Jesus had bread for them to eat as well. Peter went to go help pull the net in with the 153 fish that they all just caught. Jesus told them all to come and eat. As they all sat by the fire, Jesus took the bread and he broke it apart and he gave it to each one of them. He also gave them some cooked fish to eat. And after they all had finished eating, Jesus looked at Peter and he said, "Peter, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Jesus said to Peter again, "Peter, do you love me?" Once again, Peter answered, "Yes, Lord, I love you." Jesus said, "Tend my sheep." Jesus said a third time, "Peter, do you love me?" Well, Peter started getting a little grieved because Jesus kept asking him, "You know all things, Lord. You know that I love you." Again, Jesus answered, "Feed my sheep." Jesus welcomed Peter back and he forgave him. Jesus asked him to feed his sheep. We are Jesus' sheep. Jesus wanted Peter to continue teaching others about the kingdom of God and his glory.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul, in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul, my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. Got love like an ocean. My soul in soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. Got love like an ocean. In my soul, in my soul. Got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. got joy like a fountain in my soul, my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, got joy like a fountain, got joy like a fountain in my soul, my soul. Jesus' love is a bubbling over. Jesus' love is a bubbling over. Jesus' love is a bubbling over. Hallelujah. Love is a bubbling over. Love is a bubbling over. Love is a bubbling over. Hallelujah. Love is a bubbling over. Love is a bubbling over. Love is bubbling over. Hallelujah.
Which do you think is harder? Having to forgive someone for something that they've done to you, or asking for forgiveness for something that you have done to somebody else? Both can be very hard because they're painful. When we need forgiveness, we must be humble. We must be willing to forgive others. In our story of Kate and Jessica, these two girls had to do the same thing if they were going to stay friends. Kate made a decision to apologize to Jessica for her behavior, and Jessica made a decision in her heart to forgive Kate. The next day at school, Jessica was coming down the hallway in her wheelchair. Kate was coming out of the classroom with her friend. Jessica waved at Kate and said, "Hi, Kate." Kate knew what she must do. She walked up to Jessica and said, "Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? I'm so sorry for hurting you." What a surprise on Kate's friend's face. She just started laughing and joking and saying things like, "I didn't think that you knew that girl. That's the wheelchair kid." Kate turned and looked at her friend and said, "I do know her, and her name is Jessica, and she's my friend." Wow, that took guts to stand up and to tell the truth. What would you do if you had been Kate? Just as Kate had denied knowing Jessica 3 different times, so had Peter denied knowing Jesus 3 different times. Just think of all the things that Jesus could have done to Peter. He could have rejected Peter, or he could have embarrassed Peter in front of all the other disciples. But worst of all, he could have chosen not to forgive Peter. Jesus did none of those things. Jesus talked to Peter directly by asking him 3 times if he loved him. Jesus was not trying to embarrass Peter. The Lord was telling Peter what he must do to show his love for him. He was telling Peter, "I love you, and I want to use you." Jesus wanted Peter to continue being his disciple. Remember that love is an action word. If we tell someone that we love them, we must show them. This is how Jesus treated Peter. We can't be concerned about what others might think or say. We have to be willing to trust completely in Jesus.
This is the day that the Lord has made, I will rejoice and be glad in it, This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We won. Thank you for joining us. Happy Sabbath.
Asking for forgiveness and forgiving is not always easy. We have to trust Jesus to help us. We don't always feel like doing the right thing, but when we obey the Word of God, then the Lord will bless us. Is there someone that you can think of who you need to forgive? Or maybe there is someone who you need to ask for forgiveness from. Jesus wants us to do the right thing. He will help you by giving you the strength to do what is right. Just ask Him. Teacher Yasmin, can you show us an activity on helping us to learn to forgive others?
Hi, good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Yasmin. I have Judah here and
Scarlet.
and they're gonna help me show you what forgiveness is and what it looks like. So today, Miss Sabrina told you a story about Jesus and about forgiveness. And so now I want you to see what it is. First, let me tell you with my words. So forgiveness is choosing or making a decision to let go of anger and to let go of wanting to get back at somebody. Okay, so you are brother and sister, right? Does she ever do anything that makes you mad? No. Does he ever do anything that makes you mad? He does. Has he ever broken one of your toys? Yeah. Has she ever broken one of your toys? You don't know. Boys and girls, when you have a brother and a sister, have they ever bothered you or broken one of your toys? I know at home, sometimes we're playing with Legos and a brother will come and he'll hit the Legos and break them, and it's so sad and so upsetting. So I want you to do something for me. When your sister, your brother does something that you don't like, how do you feel inside? Mad. Can you draw mad for me on this little bit here? What does mad look like? Okay. That looks like mad. Okay, let's show mad. Okay, so I want you to take mad and I want you to hold mad in your hand. Oh no, first let's do something else. Okay, who would like to play this guitar? You would? Okay, can you stand up and play it? Okay, do you want to try playing Judah? Okay, go ahead. It's a tiny little guitar. Can I try it too? Hey boys and girls, does anyone know how to play a guitar at home? It's kind of small for me. And what about this? What are these? Play-Doh. I think you wanted blue and you wanted purple. Let's see. And what does it look like inside? Can you show the boys and girls at home? Yeah? Okay, let's put the tops on. And then now, let's talk about forgiveness. Okay. So, somebody does something like our brother and sister that makes us angry. So I want you to take this and I want you to hold it in your hand and don't let it go. Just one hand. Don't let it go until I tell you to, okay? And then you take your angry and you hold it in your hand and don't let it go, okay? So, your brother and your sister, they make you mad. They make you so mad because they took your toy or they took your food or maybe they did something that bothered you. Okay, so you take the angry and you hold it in your hand. You're very mad. I want you to try to play the guitar now without letting go of your angry. Yeah? Can you try to play the guitar without letting go of your angry? Don't let go of the angry. Okay. How did that feel? Was it easier or harder to do? Why was it harder? Because you're holding something in your hand? Okay. And now I want you to try, leave the angry in your hand. I want you to try to play with the Play-Doh with the angry in your hand. Don't let go of the angry. does that feel?
It's hard.
It's hard? Why is it hard? It's easy to you? Let's see. Yay, you got it out. Okay, let me help you. What do you think, boys and girls? Would it be easy or hard for you to do something like this while you're holding Angry in your hand? How did that feel for you? It was hard? Okay, so let me tell you, let me tell you what forgiveness is. Are you ready? Forgiveness is letting go of the anger. Can you let it go? Just let it go. Yeah, forgiveness is just letting go. When somebody does something that hurts you or makes you feel bad, it's okay to be angry, but forgiveness is not holding on to the anger. Forgiveness is letting go of the anger so that you can keep doing the things that you like with the people that you like, and the anger doesn't get in the way. You want to try it again? And now this time you can actually play with it if you want to play with it right here. So boys and girls, Jesus does the same thing for us. We do things that are not okay, but instead of him holding on to the anger, because he loves us so much, lets go of the anger and he forgives us. And that's what he wants us to do too. He wants us to forgive our brothers and our sisters. He wants us to forgive our friends at school. He wants us to forgive so that we can keep on doing our regular normal activities without the anger getting in our way. Thanks for watching, boys and girls.
It's time for prayer, and I want everyone to bow their heads and put their eyes closed. Gracias, Jesús, por este día. Gracias por mommy and daddy and comida and everything you give us and everything you made. And thank you for the world you gave us. And thank you for the wonderful church we have. And thank you for the wonderful sunflowers, flowers, and the beautiful grass, and everything. And Amen.
Oh, thank you so much for your prayer, Gracie. Thank you for closing our service. And we want to say thank you for everyone, all of our kids and adults who was a part of our Sabbath School program today. I hope it was a blessing for everyone that's been watching. And unfortunately, this is the ending of our program. But there's some happiness because I want to start off our closing. There you go. I want to start off right now by saying some birthday shout outs that we have in May. So our first picture that we have here, this is Andrew, and he's watching from Texas. He's just consistently watching with us. Him and his brother, and so this past week he just turned 10. So if you look at the picture, he's holding his dog Bandit. We want to say hello to Bandit, but we want to wish you a happy 10th birthday, Andrew. Some future birthdays that we have in the month, we have Evelyn. Evelyn is going to be turning 5, the big 5, so that's gonna be exciting, Evelyn. Okay. And also we have Jeremiah here, not me, Jeremiah, but we got another Jeremiah. He's gonna be having his birthday on May 31st. So we got some things to look forward to, we got some exciting birthdays coming up. So we can't wait for your birthdays, and we're glad and we hope that you had a good birthday, Andrew. Okay. We want to give some shout outs right now too, just like we do every week. So in the beginning, I actually want to first say thank you and hello to Orangewood Academy. Parents, kids, teachers, hello, happy Sabbath. We know some of you guys are watching with us, and we just want to say thank you and extend our virtual hugs and just embrace you guys right now. So what's up, Orangewood Academy? And now some of the people and some of our friends that have been watching from last week's that we caught in our Facebook and YouTube chats, I'm gonna go ahead and start that list, and here we go. We want to say hello to Isabella Duran. We got Carol from Cyprus. We got Diane Ruiz. We got Joan, Lucas, and Amalay. What's up, everyone? Emma Glasgow, Zaki, and I think it's Adi or Adi Vasquez. Hello, nice to see you guys. We're happy. You guys are some of our new viewers, so hello, good morning and happy Sabbath. Jacob and Jordan, Terry and Rita and Aldi, Ella, Olivia, and Jack, and they're watching over from Idaho, so good morning. Sam Sr. and Ameta Bolton, Julian, Ella, Levi and crew, happy Sabbath. Gracie, Emily, Millie, and Elise, Jazzy, Siklali, Josiah, Angel, Jackie, Jay and Josiah, hello, and Margie and Isaiah. So those are just some of our friends and some of the names that we saw in the chat last week. So we'd love to just shout you guys out and tell us where you guys are watching from and where you're worshiping from. Myself and our other teachers of our Next Gen team, we're all on our chat, and we just want to connect with you guys during the Sabbath School worship time. And right now, I want to give a special shout out of Koa. Koa's right here. He's pictured here. I want to give a special one because he was just featured in this week's newspaper. He was helping out at the Boys and Girls Club, helping giving out food. So Koa, we want to give you a thumbs up, a high five, a handshake, one of those hugs. And we want to say thank you, man. Thanks for showing us some awesome, positive news that you've been helping out in the community and inspiring us to do good safely, you know? And so thank you, Koa. Thank you for sharing that with us. Parents, don't forget, we are all online. Like I said, myself and all of our teachers were chatting with you guys. So if you have any questions, if you want to please give your shout outs, we're there and we're listening. And also, if you have your pictures, we love to share them. We love to share them on our Facebook, on our Facebook group, and also in our Next Gen stream. So just hit us up on our Facebook group, Relove Next Gen. If you're not a part of it yet, it's at Relove Next Gen. And also just tag us at Relove Next Gen, hashtag Relove Next Gen, and we'd love to just shout you guys out and continue to talk. Also on our Facebook group, we already have our May calendar, so check the events that we got going on. I know I mentioned last week we got our scavenger hunt, so that's gonna be happening. But all the details that we have for our cool events, they're gonna be all on our Facebook, and also and all of the events that we got during the week, the details and how to access that will be on the Facebook group as well. So just to give you a little sneak peek, we have a preteen and youth vesper happening every Friday, and we got some prayer pals where we're going to be praying with each other and praying as a community of everyone here in Next Gen. So I can't wait to see you guys again. Can't wait to see you online and next week. We love you on behalf of all Next Gen, and we miss you. Bye, everyone.